And here's what I draw. I call this the dragon curve. Way back in my history somewhere, somebody taught me electrical engineering. And there's a phenomenon in semiconductor devices called tunneling. That's where an electron that's not energetic enough to get across a junction does a little physics trick and tunnels to the other side. Doesn't climb the mountain of energy. So there's the curve we were on. First we did the functional apps, then we tried to do this framework and move everything to Montgomery, Alabama. Then we tried to use the ERP as the big integrator. And now we're kind of getting the BPM model and business process mapping and business process related applications. My contention is if we go back to our functional applications, the things that never did go away during the ERP failure, and tunnel across with BPM and Appian integration capabilities, we can have our integrated business information environment without having to climb that energy curve that we can't stand anymore. So with using the data as is, where it is, attrit the legacy systems as we're able. I've seen some very good examples. Somewhere here, the DISA folks are here, linked together this incredible chain of legacy provisioning systems for the telecom acquisition, and just start dropping out the ones that didn't make sense after they got it all done. So imagine doing that, only not 12, 468 supply systems. Link them all together, start dropping them out. Clay, I think that qualifies as big process just to do supply chain, right? So there's what a picture of that looks like. A single interface is probably the key element. Appian, Tempo, the capability to work in the media and the methodologies that people want to use, whether it's on the terminal or whether it's on a mobile device. The process gets exposed so people actually know what happens in the next stovepipe when they throw their big gob of data over in that direction. You know, that little metaphor of the arrows at the top of the screen when you're in your dashboard. There's nowhere in the Air Force you can go and see a system operate that tells you what comes next after you do your task. So just letting people know what comes next is going to be transformational by itself. So a single process based on a common interface for interacting with hundreds and hundreds of legacy systems that run the gauntlet from green screen to web-based, all brought together in a business environment where the business rules can gradually be extracted from the legacy systems and maybe their data becomes persistent. But in the end game, we turn off and get the business value of turning off those legacy systems one by one in a digestible approach that does not require nuclear weapons.